For Wild Frontiers, Rajasthan in the north consists of the northwestern states of Rajasthan, Gujarat and the Punjab, with Delhi and Agra thrown in for good measure. Over half of all first-time visitors to India will come to Rajasthan and the north, and for good reason. A plethora of magnificent monuments, vibrant cities and colourful villages, and the heritage of the magnificent Rajput palaces now converted into some of the most atmospheric hotels anywhere in the world. Rajasthan is arguably India's most colourful state. First and foremost, there's the famous Golden Triangle, a natural routing that takes you from Delhi with its great flight connections through Agra and the essential Taj Mahal to Jaipur, the state's capital and one of the most lively and evocative towns in the whole region. If you add in Ranthambore Tiger Park, which is one of the best places in the whole world to see tigers in their natural habitat, you have an excellent 10-day holiday route. But if you have a bit more time and want to scratch a little deeper beneath the surface of what is arguably India's most colourful state, then we at Wild Frontiers advise you to step off the well-worn tourist trails to travel into her more rural areas, where you can see some of her amazing village life and stay at some of the extraordinary Rajasthan palaces, now converted into some of the most atmospheric hotels anywhere in the world, like at Ramatra, Deogarh, Benswara, or here at Castle Jaipur. For this kind of holiday, you can travel on a more remote but every bit as romantic desert routing, due west out of Delhi, on what is one of the southern branches of the old Silk Road, to take in Bikaner, Nagaur, and the most famous of all desert towns, Jaisalmer. Or you could travel southwest to Pushkar with its famous camel fair, Jodhpur, the Blue City, or Bijapur, which is where I am now. This really is quintessential India, the India of our childhood imagination, a calm, quiet land where little of modern India appears. A place that's perfect for walking, cycling, horse riding, or just relaxing. And then of course there's Udaipur, the famous lake city. Not only is this probably my favourite town in the whole of North India, it's also an incredibly convenient place with which to end your trip, as you can fly directly from here to either Delhi or Mumbai, bouncing straight through to London and beyond on the same day, saving you an inconvenient and quite expensive final night in one of India's major gateway cities. Further afield, there's the very underexplored and yet deeply fascinating state of Gujarat. This is a region of fabulous temples, such as the amazing World Heritage Site at Palitana, where I was 2 years back recceing our new group tour to the region. Gujarat is also home to some extraordinary landscapes and wildlife, and some of the most diverse and interesting people in the whole country. Those of you that are interested in textiles should make a special effort to come here, as they're among the very best in the world. And finally, another fascinating place to squeeze into this region is Amritsar. Holy city to the Sikhs, it's home to the amazing Golden Temple, the infamous Jallianwala Bagh, and the peculiar but utterly captivating closing of the gate ceremony at the border with Pakistan, which is truly something that has to be seen to be believed. As I said at the start, most people coming to India will at one stage or another visit Rajasthan in the north, and for good reason. It houses most of the country's must-see destinations, has some of her best hotels, and offers a great travel experience for either the first-timer or the committed Indophile. Wild Frontiers has a number of small group tours to Rajasthan in the north, including our classic Taj temples and tigers, our desert forts and palaces, and our more offbeat India in slow motion. And with our travel experts in our office in London, we can design bespoke travel to the region to create your own perfect tailor-made holiday. So my advice is come and see this amazing part of India, as it'll stay with you forever.